So this is the Northern Avenue, which is a pedestrian stretch between the Opera House and the Republic Square. There are a bunch of cafes and restaurants here. There are high fashion boutiques as well. It's a great place to hang out in the evening. So I just got my currency exchanged. I know it's going to be different obviously every day. It fluctuates a little bit, but just so you have an idea, 1 euro was 535 Armenian dram for me. So I got a few euros exchanged. I didn't get everything exchanged because you don't need to do that. You can exchange it on a daily basis. You're not going to get charged any extra commission or any extra fee. So as the day goes, you can exchange it if it's right next to your apartment or hotel, which it is in our case. Hey, so we've just come here to have a quick bite. By the time we got out of our room and got everything exchanged, it's almost afternoon, so we're just thinking we'll have a quick brunch and then head out for our sightseeing. So we've come to this beautiful little Italian restaurant, and I've come here last year when I was visiting Yerevan, and the food is really great, so I'm really looking forward to some yummy food. So this is the Saint Gregory, the Illuminator Cathedral, also known as the Yerevan Cathedral. It's one of the largest religious buildings in the South Caucasus area, along with the Holy Trinity Cathedral of Tbilisi in Georgia. It was built as a tribute to Saint Gregory the Illuminator, who brought Christianity to Armenia. Next, we headed to Vernissage, which is a large open market in Yerevan. A lot of articles will tell you that this is the flea market of Yerevan, but it's not. It's an amazing place to shop for souvenirs, handmade products, handicrafts, jewelry. You have to set aside at least 2 hours to explore this entire market. We headed off to Tavern, Yerevan, a local cuisine restaurant for dinner. And the one tip I will give you is please make reservations before you come to have a meal here. Guys, so here I am at the Lake Sevan. Lake Sevan is, by the way, one of the largest lakes in the Caucasus region, and Armenians are proud of their enormous lake where the horizon is barely noticeable. Lake Sevan is a part of the Sevan National Park, and it's not far from the capital of Armenia. So after that wonderful swim in that very cold water of Lake Savan, we stopped for lunch at this restaurant. It's called Colette, and they have the best and the freshest fish and fish kebabs ever. Try their trout for sure. So after that amazing lunch, we headed to the temple of Garni. It's the only standing building pre-Christian period, and it was a pagan temple before Christianity came to Armenia. The views surrounding the valleys surrounding the temple are just amazing. So don't miss that. So after a long day of sightseeing, we've decided to head to Armenia's first craft beer brewery. It opened up in 2016. It's called Dargett Craft Beer. It also has a lot of food, so it's like a proper food dinner kind of place. It's not just a bar. So I'm really looking forward to that. And they also have these really cool tasting trays where you can choose 5 beers and taste them, and then you can order whatever it is that you end up liking. I think I'm going to like the apricot one. It's made out of their local apricots, so I'm really looking forward to this one. So Noi is a brandy factory. There are 2 of them in Yerevan. One is Ararat and one is Noi. I haven't been to Ararat, so I can't speak about it, but I really like the experience in Noi. It's basically an historical castle which is turned into a brandy factory now, and you get to taste a 1944 port wine, and at the end of the whole tour you also get a tasting session where you can taste a 5 and 10-year-old brandy. It's more about the history than distilling the brandy. So that is what the whole tour was about. It was very interesting. So as you enter 12 Tables, the restaurant, there's this tiny boutique where there are souvenirs, handmade jewelry, some clothing. It's very cute. And then as you walk in to the restaurant, that's where all the tables are. So let's go. So after that amazing, delicious lunch, we are headed to the Lovers Park. By the way, you have to reserve a table. You cannot think about turning up at Lavash and having a meal. You got to reserve a table in advance. Please remember that. So today is my final day in Yerevan. I have an afternoon flight back to Dubai. So before I left, I just thought I'll give you some of the interesting facts that I learned about Armenia. One of the first churches in the world was built in Armenia, and Armenia was the first nation to adopt Christianity as its religion. Armenia is also one of the oldest wine producing countries in the world. Another thing that I learned was Yerevan is also known as the Pink City, as their buildings were all made out of naturally colored volcanic rocks of varying shades of pink. So that's why it's called Pink City. Some of the landmarks that you can visit in Yerevan are Republic Square, Cascade Stairs, Northern Avenue, and do not miss the dancing fountains on the Republic Square, which take place in the evenings. So don't miss that. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed my vlog, and please like, share and subscribe and leave your feedback in the comment section. Cheers! Okay guys, so I'm off to Dubai. Unfortunately, all good things come to an end. So has this. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you at my next destination. Till then, cheers and safe travels.